In this video, we are going to study about the factorial notation. When you write on the right side exclamation sign, this sign is called exclamation sign. When you write this exclamation sign on the right side of the number, like 4 factorial, it's going to be equal to, we are reading also as a factorial here, it is written, factorial notation. 4 factorial means that from 1 to 4, the product of the numbers. So 1 times 2 times 3 is going to be the answer. Or if I say 5 factorial, or if I say 6 factorial, is going to be equal to 1 times 2 times 3 times 4 times 5 times 6 is going to be. Okay, now here we have one exceptional case. This is the exceptional case, 0 factorial. 0 factorial is equal to, we are accepting that it's equal to 1. 1 factorial is also equal to 1, accepted as by the mathematicians. Okay, the next one. Here we have the expressions, and we are going to try to find them. And here these expressions, they are not given randomly, because many students, they are making mistake about this subtraction and addition operations. Here division and multiplication also we have. Okay, what is 7 factorial? Let's start with that one. A is equal to 7 factorial. When we say, it means that it is going to be equal to 7 factorial is equal to 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times and 1 is going to be. Okay, then it's going to be equal to, here 7 times 6, 42, 5 times 4, it's going to be 20, and 3 times 2 is going to be equal to 6, as you know. And we are going to find the value here. 42 times 2, it's going to be 84, so 840 times 6 it's going to be, and it's going to be equal to 5040 going to be. Okay, 6 factorial minus 3 factorial, we are going to calculate this one now. What is the result? And 6 minus 3, when it is written in parentheses, what does it mean? Because many students, they are doing this mistake. They are writing like the 6 factorial minus 3 factorial is equal to, wrongly they are writing this one, is equal to 3 factorial, which is not true. Because 6 minus 3 factorial is equal to 3 factorial, it's going to be, which is C here, this one. What about 6 factorial minus 3 factorial? 6 factorial minus 6 factorial minus 3 factorial is equal to 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 minus 3 times 2 times 1 is going to be, and here it is equal to 30, and this is 12, and this is 2. 22 times 30 is going to be 22 times, pardon, this is 12. 3 times 4, 12, and it's going to be 24. 24 times 30, it's going to be equal to 720. 720 minus 3 times 2, which is equal to 6, and it's going to be equal to 714. As you see, extremely different than 3 factorial, because this is the C1, and 6 minus 3 factorial is equal to 3 factorial, I said, and which is equal to 3 times 2 times 1, which is equal to 6. Going to be. Okay. Now 4 factorial plus 2 factorial I'm going to do. 4 factorial plus 2 factorial I'm going to do. This is not equal to, first say 6 factorial. We need to know that one. This is the D1. It is equal to 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 plus 2 times 1. It's going to be, this is here 3 times 2 times 6 times 4, which is equal to 24. 2 times 1 is equal to 2. So the answer is equal to 26. If we say 4 plus 2, if we say 4 plus 2 factorial, then it will be equal to 6 factorial, and 6 factorial in this page we found that it is equal to 720. As you see, 720 and 26, they are extremely different results. I'm going to solve this one also, the F1 because we have simplifying operation here, and I need to explain that part also here. 8 factorial can be written as 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1 and over 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, which is equal to here we simplify these are, and which is equal to 7 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 is going to be, and here the answer it's going to be equal to 1680 is going to be, and 8 over 4 factorial is equal to 8 over 4 factorial is equal to 2 factorial, which is equal to also 2. It's going to be here the important part also. We can here, as you see, the 4 factorial part is same, and we know that this is going to be also at the same time 4 factorial, and down is 4 factorial. So you can continue like this: 7 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 factorial. I'm not writing 4 factorial over 4 factorial. Then I'm going to cancel the 4 factorials together, and the answer again is going to be equal to 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 going to be. Okay, then here it's going to be equal to, here is going to be equal to 1680 again. Okay, next page. Here also it shows that one. Instead of writing longly all the numbers 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we can do, and 8 factorial is going to be 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 2 and 2, 3 and 3, 4. If you continue like this, we have only 9, so 9 over 1 is going to be equal to 9. Yes, this is true, but we can do also like this. For the A1 I'm talking, 9 factorial can be written 9 times 8 factorial. Every number can be written also till we can continue till the denominator. Which one is bigger, we will start to, which one is smaller, we will start to open till that number. What I mean, I can open the 9 factorial till 8 factorial, and 9 times 8 factorial over 9 times, down is 8 factorial. So 8 factorial and 8 factorial only I will simplify. I will get the same result like this one here. In the second example, with the second example, we will understand better. 13 times 12 times 11 factorial, because down is 11 factorial, until 11 factorial I opened the form, and 11 factorial, even 11 factorial, when I simplify, the answer is going to be 13 times 12, which is equal to 156 is going to be. Okay, 100 factorial times 99 factorial is going to be a very, very big number, and 99 factorial, for this kind of addition and subtraction, we are choosing the smaller factorial notation, and we are trying to write the bigger one in terms of smaller. So instead of 100 times 99 factorial, I'm going to write, instead of 100 factorial minus 99 factorial is going to be, and we have one coefficient here, which is equal to 1, and at the same time it is invisible for us. When you get 99 factorial bracket, it's going to be equal to 100 and minus 1, this one I'm writing here, and 99 factorial times 99 is going to be, and this number is very huge number, as you see, and the difference of 100 factorial minus 99 factorial is 99 times 99 factorial, which is a very big number. Okay, for the D1 only here, D1, we are going to choose the smallest factorial notation, the number here, that is 7 factorial. So with respect to 7 factorial, we are going to open the others, and it's going to be like this. 10 factorial can be opened as 10 times 9 times 8 times 7 factorial plus 8 times 7 factorial. This one is, and the down is going to be 9 times 8 times 7 factorial minus 7 factorial. We are going to write here, and times 1 we have here because I'm going to get common term bracket. 7 factorial and 7 factorial brackets I'm going to write. That's why it's going to be 10 times 9 times 8 plus 8 is going to be. So when you take the 7 factorial, you left 10, 9, 8 here times, plus 8 is going to be. Okay, then this is going to be 7 factorial times 9 times 8 minus 1, which is invisible coefficient for us. Then it's going to be 7 factorial and 7 factorial. When we simplify, 9 times 8, 72 times 10 is equal to 720 plus 8, it's going to be here, and this is 72 minus 1. The answer is going to be equal to 728 over 71 is going to be. Okay. For this type of questions, we have to know which number is bigger here. Here, as you see, m plus 3 is bigger than n minus 2 or m plus 2. And that's why n plus 3 factorial, when you open, there should be inside n plus 2 factorial and n minus 2 factorial. Or n factorial is bigger than n minus 1, so you can open the n factorial part. So n factorial, when I open, n times n minus 1 factorial is going to be. N minus 1 factorial is going to be, and down is n minus 1 factorial. Then when you simplify n minus 1, you are going to leave n here. Okay, what about n plus 3 factorial? Here we have n plus 2 factorial. That's why I'm not going to open till n minus 1. The denominator of n plus 3 is n minus 1. But there is no need for that one because we have n plus 2 factorial. So n plus 3 times n plus 3 times, sorry. n plus 3 times n plus 3 times n plus 2 factorial. It's going to be n plus 2 factorial times n minus 2 factorial. The down upper part we are writing, and the n minus 1 factorial is bigger than n minus 2 because it is n minus 1 times n minus 2 factorial is going to be times n plus 2 factorial is going to be. Okay, then when you simplify this 2 and this 2, it's going to be equal to n plus 3 over n minus 1 going to be.